Okay, back recording. Okay, so disclaimer. I mean, people shouldn't say this at the beginning of talks, but this is like kind of last minute, so it's quite short. It was just like when Alex asked me, I was thinking like, okay, what could I talk about? And then this has been something I've been thinking about. One of the things I've been thinking about recently. So then I thought this is good to share, or just to see what other people think, and then just like make people reflect about. So that's work smart versus work hard, and what does that mean? And yeah, so I'll just introduce the topic. So for work hard, what I thought is that work smart, sorry. For work smart, what I thought is that when I think about that is I think about a lot of these books that we can see out there. So this is like a few examples of books that kind of try and explain or try and find ways that we can work smarter in our lives, and it's something that people seek a lot. How to work smart? How can we optimize? I have another. Okay, yeah. So books and like talks and like just like topics and like ways to optimize the use of resources, and then good time management, and then that means personal and professional productivity, and cutting costs, and like logistics and profit and improvement and efficiency. That's all about working smart, right? And then that's a lot in like it ties in a lot in the world that we live in today, which is like very, well, some would say capitalistic, or just like profit orientated, is like quite materialistic, and then just trying to do the best in the least amount of time, and just work smarter and better and go higher and like improve, and which is also a good thing, right? That's like, anyways, that's what I think of when I think of work smarter, is mostly of like an external world, and it has its benefits, of course, and it's something that I also try to get to, which is like a better way of living, or like, atomic habits, and like how the little things can just like make a better life, and like do better, and like I think you guys get the idea. Anyways, that's work smarter, right? So then I was thinking, I try and do this a lot, like even at school, is like, how can I study the least so that I get good grades, but like with less effort? And I think I like did that a lot throughout school. I just knew how to study the necessary to get really good grades. So like I was working smart all the time, and I feel like this is kind of cutting edges, because instead of going the long way around, you just like cut the edge, and then you work smarter. But then recently I've been thinking about this like work smart versus work hard kind of thing, and then I came to the conclusion. Oh wait, oh yeah. So then I came to this question of like, do we need to work hard? And then I went to Google, right, because it's like easy way out. And I Googled what hard work means, and it says hard work puts more emphasis on spending longer hours, while smart work relies on finding more efficient ways. And then hard work is putting in strenuous hours for doing a certain task. So it's a hard work kind of gives the idea of more effort and like hours and like the long way around, and like it gives the image that it is hard, right? It's in the word hard work. So then my thought was, can I work smarter in every area of my life, or am I cutting edges in places that edges shouldn't be cut? So that, well, I realized that yes, that areas like relationships, family, spirituality, faith, and so on and so forth are areas that, although I like to work smarter in life, are not areas that I should work smarter, but rather harder, because there's no washing machine manual to how can I fix this relationship, or yeah, fast culture doesn't work in spirituality, or you can't be like, how can I get a relationship with God? You can do prayer 3 minutes a day for 60 days, and then you'll get a good relationship with God. Like that's not something that we can work smarter, or like find the most efficient way of doing it. In that sense, like of course you need skills, and like you need to work smart as well, but it's mostly the hard work that you put in relationships and family and spirituality, and like the time you invest and spend in these things that then bring results. Yeah, even like in oh yeah, okay, so I have my notes that I took a picture of. I said even like, for example, matching investing, you can't just be efficient and work smarter, because that's just Tinder, right? It's like a fast way of like trying to get a relationship. That's like what Tinder resulted in. It's like trying to cut the costs, not cut the costs and like the time and investment that you need to put into to find a relationship. So yeah, so I think, well, I don't think I have any, but yeah, so this is basically my topic that I've been thinking about more recently. Is like, yeah, I can work smarter and that's like good for life externally, but then am I cutting edges in places that shouldn't be cut? And then actually realizing that hard work sounds hard, but it is very necessary alongside smart work in areas like relationships, family, and spirituality, faith, and like other areas that are more internal. And yeah, maybe there's like other areas that I can think of. So that's my topic. That's our introduction. So these are the questions. What are your thoughts on the topic? Are you typically a hard worker or a smart worker? Do you value hard work? And what other areas can you think of that you can't cut edges in? And what areas in your life could use a bit more hard work? Yeah, that is it. I'll put these in the chat, and thank you very much.